Hey guys, Fluxbro here. Welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series on the new 2.9 update. This episode I'm aiming to get into the steam age. I'm gonna hopefully end by getting to that coal boiler. For now, just need to start working on getting my pickaxe upgraded to an iron one by collecting 4 stacks of stone. And by doing that, I'm just gonna go around prospecting for some ores, looking for those veins, and that's how I get my upgrade. And then just start mining the resources I need to make bronze. Oh, that's so cringe. What do you mean? Why is it not stopping? Why does it have the worst mechanics of all time? It oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Maybe better if I just die. It's just straight up above me, isn't it? Okay, let's see if I got it all. Jesus. Nope, there's still more somehow. That's gotta be it. Nope, I am somehow finding more still. Hey, crazy. Oh my god, it's like a big pool of it. Oh my god, it's doing the glitch water thing here. Okay, it's gone. How is there more? How is there more? How is there more? So we get the hammer, which gets us the wrench. The hammer will also get us the file, the saw. The file will do this, this, and this. Yeah. Perfect. So now with that, I'm almost certain you can make the craft station. Yeah, it looks like there's a new button now. We'll have to empty into it. That's so cool. That's awesome. I'm gonna upgrade my furnaces, or at least 2 of them, 2 blast furnaces now, actually. I'm gonna auto-craft that. Perfect. Now is also a good time to start mining some redstone. Start looking at getting some upgrades on my tools. That has some levels now. Preferably get some luck on it first with lapis, but also redstone gives haste and makes it mine faster. So that's what I'll be doing here. Part of Gregtech is the processing you have to do. Everything you mine is a raw ore that has to be processed down into crushed ore and then further into dust. And for redstone, you have to get it all the way to the dust and then finally wash it off in a cauldron. So I'm crafting here. You can finally just throw it in there and you get the dust out. And I can finally upgrade my pickaxe to have some amount of haste. Crop sticks. Perfect. And then we can do this, and we can take the jungle sample. Take this. And these will grow. You can right click them for free free stuff. To fill the smelter with lava, I'll need some gloves to be able to carry the lava with. Otherwise your hands will burn, you'll take damage. So I gotta craft these pizza gloves, you know, one for each hand, and be able to carry the lava. And when you get to craft the smeltery using the villagers' smeltery blocks, you do lose out on some rewards, like some ore berries. I don't necessarily see too much value in them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, claim the other half of it, what the villagers have it made for me. And just build the smeltery here, start prepping for some bronze tools. You know, I definitely need to start thinking about setting up an actual base and not living in a cave. So I ended up digging out this area over here, mainly to set up a farm at first. Eventually planning to move my stuff over here. But yeah, the initial plan is to set up a farm, get some crops going, get the ones I actually know I need for the healing. I'm actually going to lots of soybeans, tomatoes, stuff like that. After finally mining and finding lapis, I'm able to upgrade my tool with some luck, and luck works on Gregtech ores, on all of them. So it basically just doubles and sometimes triples how much ore you can get from a vein. Very helpful. Well, we'll get even more helpful once I do eventually get that mining hammer too. But for now, just gonna go on the pickaxe. And finally, after hours of mining and getting sidetracked, honestly, I get to start making my first batch of bronze. Of these 4 stacks you get about, so you get three stacks of bronze out of it. This can be used to make our first initial bronze machines and our bronze tools, which I'm very excited about. Now that I have the bronze, I'm able to finally make those input and output hatches for the coke oven. I'm excited to test this out. This is very new and I think can be a lot better than what the setup was previously with prior coke ovens. Now that I have this area more or less solidified, I'm going to move the coke oven over to this area now. I'm going to definitely start setting up a real base in this area. I do like the location. I'm going to start just like storage house for now. Get working on maybe a base later. Unfortunately, not the best builder. Who knows, maybe that'll change and make some tips on specific things I can do in Gregtech, but I do love seeing those very futuristic looking builds with those carpenter blocks. I'm just, not the best with them. I've successfully moved everything over. Now I think I'm just gonna start getting ready to prep for some type of steam machines. This can be the farm over here, so I just need to figure out what I'm gonna build out. Probably out this way, and probably to the left. Keep this place pretty tidy, or that's the goal at least, right? Let's prep for steam. So we need bricks, and I did some exploring the other stream. There was a brick house. There's one here. One right here, really close by. I'm gonna grab a lot of it now. It's looking pretty tall too. So I took down a decent portion of the house. Just know my pickaxe broke. I think I'm gonna try my luck actually at that dungeon, see if I can get like any early steel. Early steel will be huge, right? Because then early steel means I can get possibly an early hammer before setting up a whole BBF. Easily. We're gonna try that again. Oh, hoppers are huge. like I was lied to. I was tricked. That is not safe at all. Wait, what are we doing? What the heck? Does that way look any safer? Not necessarily. Oh, steel! Oh my god. I'm dead. Steel, steel. No! No! I'm dead. Oh my god. I'm withered. No. So, I'm gonna be honest at this point. After going to that dungeon and realizing I could probably find some steel, I got quite sidetracked, and I started adventuring everywhere. Because you can find steel and possibly sigils of divination to make unstable ingots in those like Thaumcraft structures. There's some in like a witching circle. So I'm gonna be so real. I spent probably a couple hours just wandering around the world, using my mini map to help try to find some of them. Probably more time than I should have, only to eventually just end up back in a dungeon. I keep getting the wrong kind. Oh, over there. Big. Steel. Fuck, that's not steel. Cobalt though. I'm starting to think you can't find steel. What the heck is that? I've never seen a structure before. That is one. What is that? Steel. Fuck. At this point I realize it's another one of those roguelike dungeon structures. And I decided to try my luck again. Because I think there are more chest opportunities down here than roaming the open world. Steel. Oh man. Okay, that's 3. Oh, steel. Massive steel. Is that enough? I think it's enough. So after probably like, I don't know, 2 hours of backtracking, I finally get to create my first steam machine, the bronze boiler. Okay, the first thing you can find all day. How exciting. Okay, there is my first steam machine. And with that, I finally got access to my steam alloy smelter and steam boiler. After hours and hours of getting sidetracked looking for that steel ingots, I finally got. You know, from here, yeah, I realized pretty quickly I completely forgot to make the water tank. That will be what I'll be working on in the next episode. I'd like to thank you guys for watching again. Leave a like and maybe subscribe. Leave any comments or tips in the comments, and I'd be happy to see you guys either in my live stream or the next video.